Alrighty, so I want to do a quick video on to work or not to work when you're a step parent. So first off, I think it depends a lot on your family dynamic and what's going on. I cannot tell you what to do or what not to do. Well, first off, the best advice would be to pray and ask God what you should do. For me, when I married my husband, he had full custody of the two older boys, and I had my daughter, and I just felt like it probably would be better because they had only really been seeing their mom every other weekend, and I was like, I just felt like they really needed a mother figure in their life at that time. They really needed that structure and that balance, and my husband agreed that it would just be better if I stayed home, so I quit my job. So with me not working, there are some things that happened. My husband's an 18-wheeler driver. He's local, so they make okay money. When I say okay, I mean like we make okay. We're not making minimum wage, but we're also not making like a doctor's salary or anything crazy like that. And that was a big struggle because I, didn't have a lot of money to do things, even with the kids or anything. And I had a bad pregnancy, so being like after we got married, like 3 months later, I got pregnant. So it was actually really good that I was able to be home and just be able to. I was on bed rest and things like that, and that was really good. But then as the kids, how kids are, they get mouthy. Like, why don't you work? You should like have a job so that you could buy us like some really nice Jordans, and so that I could look like really cool. And I'm like, always has to be all about them, right? And so then I do hair. So I was like, you know what? Start doing hair again. When my baby turned 2, I was like, I could probably handle taking a few clients a week with her hair. My husband put a salon in the house for me. And so then my business was building and I was getting more and more clients. And then my sons, now they're like, you're working today, like in the summer. That means we're not going to get to go do anything or see any friends. I'm like, you put up a fit that I didn't work because you said that I should be buying you some Air Jordans and some nice things. And so now I'm working, and some days I don't work a lot, like some weeks are slow. Last week I had 1 client, but then there's some weeks where I have a client pretty much every day and I'm working a lot of hours. And like with the client, sometimes they're here for 4 hours to know what they're getting done. And so what I'm trying to tell you is that your kids are not going to be happy either way, probably. So you just have to do what's best for you and your family and pray about it and give it to God and ask him what he wants you to do. Maybe he's calling you to be full-time. Maybe he's calling you to be part-time. Maybe he's calling you to be a full-time mom at home, which is a very valuable job. Even though sometimes you feel not appreciated. I'm telling you, even though I work now part-time, I still feel unappreciated a lot of times at home. But at least I have some money here and there. So that's a good part. But just stay in the path that God has for you, whatever it may be. Pray and ask God and just realize that either way, probably your kids won't be happy. So, all right. Thanks, y'all. Bye.